When I think of creation, I think about being in nature. My name is John, and I'm 15 years old. I've been fly fishing since I was 7. I can remember the first time that my dad took me out. We went to the river that ran close to my house. We had been there many times as a family. A place where me and my sister would hop from rock to rock, wade our feet in the water, and learn to skip rocks. On this trip it was different. I had seen my dad fly fishing before and would try and help as much as I could. My dad would sometimes let me scoop the fish up that we caught, but this time it was new. I was no longer just a kid at the river. I too was a fisherman. Being out here on this river, or any other river, lake, or sea I fish, I see a wondrous creation that only God can create. I remember the story of creation, that God created the world in 6 days. I can see so much of God's handcrafted work right here. The fish, the sun, the sky, and the tree that shades us. However, I would be lying if I did not question how exactly all this creating can be done in such a short time, and how us as humans are doing such a great job of messing it all up. This makes me think about youth group, and how we talk about how to treat others the way that we want to be treated. I guess for me, this means treating nature the way I would like to be treated, as a creation of God. I know that all the kids at church do not feel the same way as I do. Some kids even like to listen to the sermon. Another is asking to read scripture all the time. Some kids even got together to form a dance team. We all experience God in different ways. For me, it's in nature. It's not wrong or right, it's just different. My pastor says that God is still creating new things. When I first heard this, I began to question what this meant. How can God still be creating new things on Earth? I learned about adaptation and evolution and how the Earth changes, but this is never related to God. In fact, sometimes it's considered the alternative to God. Then I think back to fly fishing. When I come back to this spot every week, there are always new trout. All the markings are different and unique between every one. To catch fish, you have to find a new fly that works at this spot at this season. The river changes too. Maybe to not the person who's just visiting, but when you come to this spot as often as I do, you can see the change. I can see where the river has fluctuated due to drought or high rainfall. I can see changes in myself as well. My knowledge of the river has grown as I have grown. I've been a part of God's creation this whole time. Like the fish changed, the river changed, we changed too. This is all part of God's imagination for creation. It amazes me how big God's imagination is. I thank God every day for His imagination.